God level, you can tell him I said it. Level up. God level, you can tell him I said it. Level up, level up, level up. Go.
Go straight
Okay.
into it. Yeah.
Yeah. It was it started coming on prior to. Like I've learned the art of masking.
Mm.
Where I looked like I was all right, but I was literally hurting on the inside. The depression slowly kicked in with me, and how it starts is that I stopped cleaning. I started leaving for work when it was actually time for me to be at work. So and it's like slowly kicked up on me. The ruminating thoughts, the feeling of worthlessness, hopelessness, like I didn't want to be here anymore. And I played with the ideal in the beginning, and then it just became more of an ideal to just do it. Um, and I had my gun, like I said, sitting on the bedside table. My best friend came over. I was looking a mess. My house wasn't clean. So she knew that like something was wrong, but she's never came over like that late at night. And she looked at me. She called my sister. My sister called both of them two gentlemen down there. And literally within a couple of hours, I was on the phone with them. A couple of hours after that, I was in the hospital. I had to go immediately. If not, I was going to end up hurting myself. And then once I came home, my sister actually came over and helped me clean. She actually did most of the cleaning, but that's how it started. And when I sit back and look at it, like, man, that's how my depression started. I was just, it was a bit much. So yeah, when it comes to that, I get it. I understand that dark place, that pain that you cannot even explain. You just want it gone.
You just want it to end, yeah.
Just want it
Yeah.
to end. That was the second attempt. The first attempt is I actually took a handful of sleeping pills. This was in St. Louis when we moved, when me and my children moved down to St. Louis after leaving my husband. I laid there in bed and I was down and out. I didn't know if I could do this. I've never been on my own in like almost 14 years. I've always had him. Can I do this? I got 3 kids and he's moving on with his life. I literally took a handful of pills. And then I heard a voice say, "Get up." Had me walk upstairs. By the time I got to the second floor, I was standing in the middle of the floor where I can see all 3 of my kids. And all I heard was, "This is why you live." So
Same here.
I've been there.
Yeah, same thing here. Because after I had postpartum depression with my youngest, like literally, that was my first attempt, and same thing. I took a handful of a certain brand for sleep. I took a handful, and I have 3 kids. Only my baby was there next to me. The oldest 2 were gone, and before I blacked out, I remember calling County Health. And County Health, I don't even know how in the world it happened, but County Health found me and took me to the hospital. And after that, I ended up in County Mental. And that was my first attempt. And had it not been for me actually being cognizant enough, because my baby girl was laying right there next to me.
There. Yeah.
And being able to say, this is probably not it. You know what I'm saying? And actually making the call. If they hadn't found me, I wouldn't have been here. I definitely wouldn't have been here today. So this is something that I'm very passionate. It's very close to my heart. Because like you just said, it's like you just want the hurt to stop.
That's it. It's a pain that you cannot even describe. It's not like you bump your toe or hit your knee or anything. It is so deep within you. You just literally want it to stop. You're in that dark place. You don't care about how anyone will feel. It's just like you thinking about you at that time, and you just want it to stop. So when it comes to people and they talking about suicide, I pay close attention because I've been there. I've been there. Even I had a friend last month who attempted with some pills. I immediately left job. 100 miles an hour on the highway. I already knew that this person was feeling a certain kind of way, so I kept checking in, like, how you doing? Is everything okay? You all you can do is just be there. And then as a nurse, I recommend look up the medication online. Okay, that's not enough for him to die. Okay, let's go sit on here on the couch. I'm watching you. I got my pulse ox, your oxygen level dropping down to 90. I'm giving sternum rubs, wake up. I knew it wasn't enough to kill him, but I knew it would have been enough to make him sick. And I just want to be there and be prepared. So yeah, I don't take things like that very lightly at all.
Is there stigma surrounding suicidal ideation? Is there a cultural stigma surrounding it?
Definitely.
Religion.
What?
Base.
Yeah.
If you kill yourself, you won't go to heaven.
All right,
or people telling you that you're weak.
Yeah, or a coward. Or a coward.
Shame.
Yeah.
Shame. Let me shame you. Shame you from this act.
Oh yeah.
Shame you from this behavior. Shame you for even having the thought.
Like, why would you do that? Yeah.
Have you ever heard?
Yeah.
Has anyone ever heard the saying for someone to commit suicide and complete it are very strong individuals?
To let yourself slip away and not ask for help, because most people don't do it.
Yeah.
Most people aren't strong enough to allow it to happen. That fear kicks in, and then all of a sudden they start looking for help.
Well,
Ego won't allow it.
I was
going to say the part of the fact of self-preservation.
Yep.
It's written within your code not to kill yourself.
Right.
It takes a strong mind to be like, I'm gonna follow
like
all
I'm
the way
done.
through this.
I'm done.
I just pictured it. I couldn't.
That's a beautiful thing. Just
I'm not saying I couldn't try to make the attempt, but I'm just picturing myself pulling the trigger. I couldn't. I wouldn't.
That was
the fear of what I'm going to. Am I going to feel it? Am I going to feel it? Is it going to affect me? Because all of a sudden I'm going to go into protection mode for myself, and I'm like, I don't think I can successfully do it, even with the pills, because I don't know what happens when you go close your eyes and never open them again.
Yeah.
And your ancestral DNA has a large role in this too, because you hear people reporting spiritual experiences, right? But that's your ancestors in your DNA that had those experiences before talking to you. It triggered the memory. And so you hallucinate.
Trauma activation.
Oh no, it's activated. Like you about to malfunction. Hold on.
Yes.
Preserve the DNA. Preserve the family, John.
Or they send someone. Because my best friend wasn't supposed to be over that night. She was not
telecommunication is real.
That night.
Yeah.
Then for me, the first time to take all of those pills and then only go to sleep for an hour and hear a voice say, "Get up." So yeah, there's some protection out there for me. Thank you. Thank you to John. Thank you to my brother.
This is just another testament to what our caller spoke on, recognizing your memories, because that's what acknowledged. That's what came through for you.
I'm sorry.
We like to say, well, it wasn't my time. Well, time don't even exist anyway.
Right.
You're not done.
I'm not done. And here I am. And here you are. And here she is. And here he is. And here he is. And we are here.
Peace.
We are right here.
Yeah. We had to know what to say when the call came. We had to know what to say.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you don't take a responsibility like that lightly. I am my brother's keeper. Right?
Ooh, yes, sir.
And
I do not.
And crazy, we still haven't even met in person yet.
That's the beauty. That's the beauty. That's the real connection right there. That's 10 minutes too.